Good morning. We are heading up to Northwest Arkansas today. We're going to hang out with Snake Mountain Pack Goats. They're a veteran outfitter. They do a bunch of free hunts and hikes and stuff for veterans. And we're going up there and I'm going to instruct a free veteran survival workshop this weekend. We got like a 2-hour drive up here, so let's knock it out. So we got to the parking spot, and now we're moving in to where we're going to set up base camp. It's about a 2-mile walk back in here, and we're just going to spend the rest of the day, collecting water, setting up camp, getting that kind of thing done. And then we're going to start doing the actual workshop portion later on. Officially closing in on camp. We've left the trail, getting back here in a little ways, and it looks like we're going to be on a nice bluff overlooking a pretty nice little holler. So we're expected to be like 85 degrees today, so it's a little warm, but it's supposed to be down in the 50s tonight, so it ought to be perfect. So we're down here at the waterfall. We just got done doing like 3 or 4 different types of fires. This is Casey Brewster. This is the goat father. He runs Snake Mountain Pack Goat. And what does Snake Mountain Pack Goat do?
So Snake Mountain Pack Goat is a nonprofit dedicated to taking veterans and first responders on outdoor adventures. The trips are always free for the veterans, first responders, for all of our participants. We do them about once a month. Essentially, it will look like where you would meet at the farm, either in the Ouachitas or in the Ozarks, Northwest Arkansas or Central West Arkansas. And then on Friday morning, and then we would pack up the goats and go out into backcountry areas in Arkansas, and then stay there at a base camp until Sunday. And the goats are, for those not familiar with pack goats, they're actually functional, 200-pound goats carrying anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds a piece of gear spread out. And so we set up a really nice camp, a really nice base camp, and then do all kinds of different activities, from bear hunts and turkey hunts to survival workshops to different workshops, fishing, hunting, hiking, just anything revolving around outdoors. Each trip's going to be a little bit different. And then one of the biggest things that we take pride on is eating really well.
Oh, yeah.
We do freeze-dried meals.
That is true.
Brian Doc Janes is sort of a master outdoor cook. And so nowadays the meals are pre-cooked ahead of time and then freeze-dried. Sis, my sister that helps with the nonprofit, she freeze-dries them. The idea is to have really good meals around a campfire. And then it's one of those things where we do a really good job of trying to set things up for the individuals coming. It's not a requirement that you have to have PTSD or you've never had to serve in combat, or you could just be, a first responder that's interested in going. In fact, I would say 80% of folks that go are going because they just like the idea of going out there and getting used to it. But we do get, a reasonable amount of folks that it really is something that they need. PTSD or whatever it is. And so we try to cater to any of that. So it's not the case that you have to have some major disability or, shell shock or whatever. But odds are it's still going to make a really significant improvement to your maybe just month that, or for some your life or so on and so forth.
Yeah, so. And that's like we said, Snake Mountain Pack Goat, they're located in Northwest Arkansas, but they do trips all over the nation now, right? Y'all go out of state and everything. They got a Facebook, Goat Father's Instagram, right?
Yeah, Goat Father and Instagram.
Goat Father and Instagram. So we'll be, if you interested, if this is something you want to do, like I said, they do all kinds of different trips. Go out there, check them out, message them directly. You'll talk to this dude right here. He'll hook you up. This is a very good organization. They get out, they help people. Check them out. Well, we finish up the workshop and we are now starting our 2-mile hike back out of here. We're loaded down, so are the goats. Trying to get out here before the heat comes. It's supposed to be like 90 something degrees today, but it's a little warm. We finally made the long drive back home. Like I said, it was a great time being out in the woods, hanging out with everybody, doing that workshop. The Pack Goats are awesome. If you want some more information, or if you want to see what Snake Mountain Pack Goat is really about, go to their Facebook page or Instagram at that same name, Snake Mountain Pack Goat. As always, go to ArkansasSurvival.com, see our upcoming courses. Thanks for watching.